Alright guys, welcome to the off-season, kind of, end-of-season stats update, I think. It's going to be a weird episode just because it's not the normal, no gameplay footage, just stats. So if that's your thing, that's cool. First off, right off the bat, my little update, I'm getting married. So, I'm super excited, been ready to roll. It's going to be middle of August, beginning of August, hence why I said I'm going on vacation. It's going to be my honeymoon. I'm getting married. Just want to let you guys know what's going on with me. So for like a week and a half, I'm not going to do much. I mean, I might have some pre-recorded stuff going up, but All on Dynasty from here on until I get back is not going to start a new season. Just a heads up there. But just want to fill you guys in. That's the big news. That's the update. Nothing really channel related. I mean, hey, that's cool. I'll have my lady friend here with me now. And she's cool with it. She's been supportive so far of the whole YouTube thing, even though it takes time away from us. But I kind of have a schedule where I record like 1 or 2 days. She's even been rendering my videos for me, which is awesome. Like I tell her, hey, that's all you gotta do. Open up this program, hit render, and you're good for about 2 hours. You don't have to mess with anything, and that saves time, which means more time for us. Works out for the best. So just a little heads up there. I'm getting married. I'm super excited. Just want to let you guys know. So, on to the Dynasty information. We have finished the season. We are done. We're moving on. We're going to show, I think we showed top 25 last time. I guess we'll show All Americans. Is, like I said, kind of a different video than what we usually do. Go through all NCAA first team. I'm just going to run through it real quick. I mean, I'm not going to call out anybody unless it's my team, like Smallwood there. But looks like all Missouri. Missouri like tore it up all year long. They have a lot of people on first team, all NCAA. Second team, same thing. Got Penn State, Oklahoma State, Mid-Tennessee State. Those like claiming it all for themselves. Freshman team, Mid-Tennessee State King. On tight end. I might have shown this before, but I'm showing it again just so you can see it if you didn't see the other ones. I'm not going to go per conference because it's going to be pretty much all users in that particular conference. That's just how it is. Award winners, we already went through that. Players of the week, we typically don't do that, but yeah, on to stats. This is what people wanted to see. We are going to go, I think team stats is what it is. And look at that total offense. Nebraska finishes 67 yards short of 10,000 yards in a season. We had 4 people, me being one of them, with 1,000 yards or less to go for 10,000 yards in a season total. Not offense, just total, which is crazy. Is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Can I get it to where it's just users up at the top? I think that's what that was. Yeah, this has been Kansas was a user at the start of this year. NC State was a user at the start of this year. TCU was. Texas A&M, so it doesn't have everybody, I don't think. I'm gonna back out and go back into it, just because I think that's a little bit more recent. Stat-wise, not just all users, but if I could get all users, that'd be cool. Nebraska leading the way. Total offense, 8,000 yards. I'm going to sort it. I know I just got back to it. West Virginia came in, got almost 7,500. Total offense, 7,300. Looking pretty good, putting up some stats. Rushing yards, Missouri, Arizona State leading the pack. Iowa, Penn State right behind. West Virginia, Louisville, K-State. Check out the rushing yards. Nebraska rushed for 7,000 yards. I mean, he had 1,000 yards in his bowl game. Is it really that big of a surprise? West Virginia, pretty even. I mean, look at that. Was that 4 yards difference? That's a pretty balanced attack, if you ask me. Pretty balanced attack. Oklahoma State doing pretty good. Points per game. West Virginia comes in, like I said, dominates, puts up 56 points a game. Nebraska, Penn State, Arizona State, Iowa, Oklahoma State, Mid-Tennessee State, Missouri, my old team, Northwestern. Passing touchdowns in a season, not too bad. 45 and 43. I like that. Same thing with West Virginia, right there even. Iowa, 1 different, right there even. 90 rushing touchdowns in a season. Holy crap, dude! He runs the ball like crazy. I need to figure out how in the world he does that, because he's got that down. All right, let's check out defense. Top defenses, total yards. West Virginia, I believe that. Top 3: Army, Navy. Bowling Green. Any other users? Mid-Tennessee State, K-State, Penn State, Oklahoma State. Wow. Boise State. Where are we at? About halfway now. Iowa. And I'll get to my team eventually. I probably should have just sorted it the other way. Yeah, we'll sort it the other way. Nebraska, they did give up a lot of yards, but he put up a lot more yards on offense, and that's all you gotta do to win the game. Passing yards given up, bowling, no good users on that side. Let's flip it the other way. Missouri, Nebraska, Penn State, Arizona State, Louisville. I gave up a lot of passing yards this year, which is kind of a surprise considering the way my defense is structured, I guess. I had like the best secondary in the nation last year, and this year I gave up a lot of passing yards. Penn State didn't give up a whole lot of rushing yards, less than 1,000. The only team for less than 1,000 was Virginia, K-State, Mid-Tennessee State, Oklahoma State, NC State, which was a user, Iowa, Arizona State, Missouri, Nebraska. Total points, West Virginia, of course, Boise State, all right. And then Oklahoma State, 302. That's pretty good. Penn State, K-State, Mid-Tennessee State, Arizona State, 336. Flip it the other way just in case. Kansas, Nebraska, Louisville. All right, sacks. Wow, 63 sacks. Dude, that's a lot of sacks, man. 63, 59, 51, 47, 41, 41. That's a lot of sacks, man. Fumbles recovered. Nebraska, he gets those turnovers, man. That's hard for me to do is get to the fumbles. That's my biggest issue, I guess. Picks, I'm fairly good at, but fumbles not necessarily my strong suit by any means at all. Interceptions, this is where I won it last year. I'll win it again. 27. I don't know how I get that many picks. It's turned down, so you're not supposed to get as many, but that's 2 years in a row. I think I've won that. Not say dominated, only won by 2, but it wins a win. So, yeah. In Missouri, Oklahoma State, Penn State, Boise State. A lot of users up at the top, which is nice to see. It's nice to see. Checking out conversions. I'm going to be garbage at this because that's what I'm doing. What we're really going to do is look at percentages. That's the one that really matters. Iowa really good at converting on third down. I was a whole heck of a lot better than I thought I was at converting on third down. And Penn State, Mid-Tennessee State. K-State, Boise State, West Virginia, Louisville, Missouri. Italian, where you at, dog? All right, now I want to see the attempts because I want to see how many users go for it on fourth down because it should be all users really high. Missouri, Nebraska like to go for it on fourth down. I mean, 60%. I'm getting it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 21. Penn State 19. I'm surprised I went for it that many times. 6 attempts for Mid-Tennessee State, 50% across the board. I would have said I'd been like 10 to 15 maybe. Oklahoma State 12, 75%. That's pretty good stat. Apparently, I don't know my own team. Conversions, Penn State right up there at the top, 84%. Only missed it 3 times. That's pretty freaking good. That's pretty good if you ask me. There we go, 15 times. That was about right. Check out the 2-point conversions. Let's see how many users go for 2. West Virginia knows his 2-point conversion plays. That's pretty obvious right there. He runs it a lot and gets it pretty often. Check out the red zone. 91 attempts in the red zone. I had the most out of everybody in the nation, not just users. That's crazy. That's crazy. But they probably had a lot more big plays, I'm going to assume. Nebraska, Missouri, West Virginia, Penn State, Mid-Tennessee State, Iowa, Oklahoma State, Boise State. All right there. Now touchdowns. It's the ones that the points matter. Yes, sir. Somehow I don't know how I did it, but I only hit 82 out of 91. That's not good. That's 9 different. That's not good at all. At least not in my book. I'm not happy with that. But all users once again getting points on the board, man. And most of them touchdowns, field goals. Yeah. Offensive in the red zone, Oklahoma State was very good. Very good. Only missed 4 times all season. That's a pretty good stat right there. Mid-Tennessee State, West Virginia, Boise State, Arizona State. All the state teams. Defensive red zone attempts. How many times did you allow somebody in the red zone? Oklahoma State once again. West Virginia, Mid-Tennessee State. Not very often. Not very often. I'm kind of surprised I'm not up there also. 83%. Touchdowns. Mid-Tennessee State, West Virginia. Flip it the other way. Nebraska, Louisville. Field goals. K-State giving up a couple of field goals. That's what you want to do. Not many touchdowns and a lot of field goals. That's a lot less points. Percentage-wise, K-State leading it. Penn State, Nebraska. Percentage of the team scoring in the red zone. I was 74%. West Virginia, 74%. Not too bad. Penalties. We don't get a whole lot of these in the Dynasty, and if there are, I'm really surprised because I never get any. 5 penalties. That's all I had. Penn State, or Mid-Tennessee State had 4. Oklahoma State had 7. And then it was like almost double, like almost triple, no, over triple that. And then the next person, which is crazy. How do you get that many penalties, guys? You gotta tell me, how do you get that many penalties? I don't understand what you're doing to get penalties like that all the time. I mean, 5. I'm lucky to break double digits penalty wise, and if I do, I'm gonna be really surprised. But that's a lot. That's a lot of penalties. That's a lot of penalties. That's for dang sure. That's a surprise. Turnovers is what I'm looking for. 16 giveaways. I only had 9 turnover difference. Okay, I was like, I had turned the ball over more than 9 times. Please, game, don't make me laugh. Giveaways. Wisconsin didn't turn the ball over hardly at all. I want to see what the first user is and give them their props. West Virginia, nice. I'll give him his props. Next user. Eventually. Boise State, give him his props. Next user. Next user. Louisville. Alright. Okay, Penn State. That's the first user who's been in the Dynasty all season long. Nothing against the other 3 guys. Don't get me wrong. But he's been in the Dynasty all season long. Only turned the ball over 22 times. Interception-wise, my old team only turned the ball over 10 times. That is crazy. They were a good team, man. The other way around, 24-21. I threw 20 picks this year. Wow. Wow. Fumbled the ball. I probably fumbled the ball quite a bit in Nebraska. I wonder if that's on like options or something. Maybe trying to flip it back. Or maybe just get hit and fumble. I don't know. Oklahoma State up there pretty good. Takeaways. Connecticut wins the battle or ties with Missouri. I only had 33. Really? Penn State, Oklahoma State, West Virginia. Interception wise, we've already saw that. I got that. That's mine. That's mine. And that looks like it for the team stats. I was pleasantly surprised at some of those stats. I'm not gonna lie. It was really cool. Really cool. But hey, that is it. We are done with another season. We're in the off season currently. Hopefully, almost in with the carousel, or maybe at least one person through the carousel. Hopefully, that would be real nice. Let's see who's battling for their job. Who's potentially gonna lose it. All NCAA head coaches. I'm going to search by job security. And then the other way around. South Alabama, Eastern Michigan, they're probably fired. Maryland, more than likely. Duke would be cool. ACC, I'm sticking with Arizona State for at least another year. Like I said before, I like to build up teams. This was only my 2nd year with them. And I've recruited my butt off the past couple of years. And I want to be able to play with some of these guys at least for 1 year, maybe 2. So, I'm not jumping ship. I'm sticking with my team. I'm excited to see how they play. Just kind of giving an idea of who might potentially be losing their job this next year. I mean, Les Miles, LSU, hot seat. Uh-oh. That would be nice. Charlie Strong. He's still good. He's still good. I'm saying anybody under 70. So essentially, some of the not as good teams and some really good teams. LSU, Georgia. But then you got like South Alabama, which isn't really a surprise. So there you go. There's the off season, or post season, end of the season. There we go. Dynasty update. We're gonna advance into the off season. Get the Coach Carousel rolling. But that's gonna be for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.